Being mindful of others. So it's a fact that friendships are easier to form and last longer when we remember to be mindful of the other person. Mindfulness of others is an extension of the give skill, and if you haven't heard of that, you can find that in another video. But it involves observing of others, paying attention to others, not judging them, and participating with others. So it involves paying attention with curiosity and interest, and this is about listening, really listening to what that person's saying, because that shows that you are interested in what they've got to say. So being open to new information as well about that other person. Be willing to change your mind. Don't be so stuck in a position where you just won't budge and you've been really stubborn and you're like, nope, 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 nope. By being able to really, really listen to the other person and really get a view of someone's point of view, you have to be willing to let go of that hold that you've got on your opinion or whatever it is. So really be able to take the view from another person's perspective. So let go of your own judgment as well and let go of willingness. Mindfulness of others also involves letting go of over-focusing on yourself. So you can miss a lot of what the other person is saying when you're really, really focused on yourself and what am I going to say next and how should I respond to this and what am I going to tell them. You're not listening. If you've got all of that rolling through your head, you're not really listening. So it's hard to be empathic or validate what the other person is saying or doing when you're not focused on that other person and you're not really paying attention. Over-focusing on yourself, the danger is that you talk too much about yourself, and it's not usually a positive thing, and it can lead to extra anxiety after that interaction, overthinking, or why did I say that, I didn't ask about that. And so talking too much about yourself can leave you with quite unhelpful feelings and emotions. So try to stay in the present, stop multitasking. We're always trying to do too many things at once. People talk about their brain being like a computer with lots and lots of different tabs open all at once, and they're not really focused. They're not really paying attention to what they're doing. Give up judgments of always being right as well. You can argue a case and you can fight a point and you can constantly try to be right all the time, and that that's a one way of living. But I always say you can be right all the time, but you can then have no mates because no one's going to want to hang out with someone who's just so stubborn and is just so willful about their opinion and their position all the time. So yeah, is it important to be right all the time? I don't really think so. You're not going to get an award for being right all the time. So let go of it. Let go of that because it's just going to keep you stuck and hold you back. It's not important. Describe what you observe in your head, your thoughts or your feeling. Put aside judgmental thoughts and statements. Let go of good or bad. We can sometimes be quite judgmental of what other people do, and is it that important? Does it affect your life what they do? So again, it's that judgmental position. We're trying to be non-judgmental about ourselves and about other people. So don't make assumptions about other people as well. We don't know what they're going through, what they've been through. We don't know their true story. So try to treat people the way that you would like to be treated. You would want these things for yourself. And quite often people expect these things from other people, but they're not able to give that same respect in return. Don't question the motives of others because it will push people away. If you're making assumptions and judgments and you did this because of this and I know that you said that because of that, that's just going to push them away. Don't tell people what it is that they're thinking and feeling because people don't like it. So give people the benefit of the doubt. Think of everything that people do and say coming from a good place, because otherwise you're going to interpret everything in a very negative way. So we can all make a mistake or say the wrong thing, and because we're just human beings and we're all fallible and we make mistakes all the time. That's just what we do. We don't necessarily intend to do that, and we don't set out, for the day thinking, oh, I'm going to make so many mistakes today, I can't wait. but we just do. But being kind of non-judgmental, we can let go of those for ourselves and for other people, and it's quite freeing. Allow others to earn your trust. People might have been very, very hurt in the past, and they might not trust other people, but you've got to kind of give people a chance and allow them in order to move forward. So participate with others. Have a go. Join in, go with the flow. Trying to fight things all the time is very exhausting, and also it prevents you from getting involved in stuff and actually having experiences that you might enjoy, and that you might you might have a good time. That's the risk, that you might have a good time. So become one with group activities and conversations, and just dive in. So getting on with people we live with or near to, this can be a problem for people. Getting on with people we see, or we live with, or we spend time with, they might have their own problems and difficulties as well, and we need to be respectful and mindful of that. They may not be a lot like us, they may be quite different to us, and that's okay. They might make us feel jealous or ungrateful, or quite difficult emotions could come out with spending time with certain people. They might say things that make you feel bad about yourself or things that you've done. They might be unhelpful or selfish. They might do too much for you. They might make you feel quite incapable and disempowered, or they might do nothing for you and you feel like you're doing quite a lot for them, and I suppose that comes back to feeling that they might be quite ungrateful. So how can you get on with the people you live with, even if they're your own children? Because that's still tricky. It's about keeping yourself tidy and doing as much as you can, and this is about going to bed of an evening and thinking, do you know what, I did the best I could that day, and rather than going to bed thinking, oh, I wish I hadn't said that, I wish I hadn't done that. That's what keeping yourself tidy means. It's about your self-respect, and keeping that self-respect within your interactions and how you behave. What do you want people to think of you? How do you want to be perceived? How do you want people to describe you to other people? This is about thinking about how the values that you hold, are you living by those values? Do your behaviours demonstrate that? We might want people to think of us as being quite kind and thoughtful. So you have to ask yourself, am I doing things that people would interpret me as being kind and thoughtful? So we're defined by what we do. We're defined by our behaviours. The old saying, talk is cheap. You could say it all the live long day, I'm so kind, but saying it and doing nothing that represents kindness doesn't really match up. So it's about, are you living by your values? Are you doing things that fit with that